Growing up, it was always around the household, so I took my first consumption of alcohol at around age 10 or 11, along with marijuana. I started using pot a lot more and alcohol a lot more, sneaking out, and then I got introduced to pain pills. And I started stealing from anyone and everyone to get them. Eventually, I lost my job, my home, everything I cared about, family, and was on the streets with nowhere to go. I was looking up detox or shelters or somewhere to go, and Switchpoint came up. And so I walked to this church, and they gave me a ride to Switchpoint. I walked in, and I met with a man that was working there named Christopher Pollock. I explained my situation to him. I explained that I hadn't eaten, I've been out in the freezing cold, I can't do laundry, I have nothing left. I've had backpacks of clothes and I don't even know where they're at no more, and explained some of the psychosis I was going through from IV drug use, and he was very welcoming to me. He did the intake with me. He said, here's what we're gonna do, man, we'll get you into a room. Here's our policies, we'll work with you, but it's gonna get better. He explained his clean time and his experience and how he got better and gave a ray of hope. So going to Switchpoint and having a place to be, knowing I was gonna have food coming and start making progress and getting back a hold of my life was freeing, So I went down to Switchpoint. They were excited to see me healthy and doing good, and so I asked if I could volunteer, and they let me volunteer a couple days, and then they're like, hey, we got some odd end things you can do if you want to help around. And I started doing some odd end, trimming weeds, helping fix a fence. Then I helped them with their Bed and Biscuits doggy daycare center. And when that project was all done, they were so pleased with me, they said, you know what, let's give you a job if you want it. I started out at the thrift store, didn't think much of it, but I got into it. Made good friends and coworkers, started getting a decent check coming, started getting the process of going to work every day, being on time, building a relationship with others, and eventually I worked my way up to a resident manager over at the quarantine shelter. I was told by my addiction that all you're gonna have is jails and institutions, homelessness, and unhappiness. And I believe my addiction. I believe I couldn't have fun or feel good without these substances. But working here at Switchpoint, having awesome support, I've had the experience of a lifetime that's changed my life. And I know that it's bogus. You can have a good life without getting high. You can make goals and achieve them. You can have all those things that your addiction told you you can't have. Switchpoint gave me a job that paid me fairly. It gave me an opportunity to be something different than what I felt like I was destined to do. I got to feel confidence and pride in my work and having a paycheck and that I earned honestly, helping others, being a part of something great that is helping others better their lives. I was getting paid to do what I loved, helping others. And that's where it all began. I met the love of my life here at Switchpoint, whom I'm expecting to have a child with in 2 weeks. It's going to be the greatest experience ever.